Hey good people, this is Shy from Politics and Fashion. In today's video, I want to take a deep dive into the Loewe Puzzle bag. Y'all know it is one of my faves. Let's hop into it. So today I'm going to talk to you about what I love about the bag, what I think some of the bag's challenges are. I'm going to compare the sizing with you. We're going to talk a bit about price. And then I'm gonna say whether or not I would still recommend it. So let's hop into it. Y'all know I love fashion history. And so I will say that the Loewe Puzzle bag was one of the first bags that the current creative director, J.W. Anderson, debuted on the runway when he took over the house. The bag was launched in 2014, and so it's a decade old now. And it was called the puzzle bag because of the way that it looked. It looked as if there were puzzle pieces or pieces of leather that were kind of fit together and stitched together. Also, from my understanding, the first vision of the bag was that you could wear it different ways, almost origami style. Today, it comes in several sizes as part of Loewe's both men's and women's collection. Let me say a bit about the men's because people sleep on the men's Loewe bags, and they are tremendous, especially for travel. They tend to be a bit bigger. They even have ones that are kind of messenger bag style. They have ones that look kind of like backpacks. I mean, it is a whole array of puzzle bag options for men specifically. But on the women's side, I've seen as many as 4 sizes of the bag. You have a micro mini, which sometimes I get confused because it looks like this one that I have in pictures, but no, it's actually smaller than this. It will not fit a phone. So then after that, you have this size, and after that, you have this size, and then there is one more, which is the larger or the largest size. Now, it is a little confusing because Loewe does name their bags in odd ways. And at this point, Loewe can be purchased everywhere from Net-a-Porter all the way down to Saks and even some Nordstrom's. And so with that in mind, what I can say that I do find to be consistent is that this is going to always be called the small, even though it is not the smallest size. And this one tends to be called the micro. Now, if you were not new around here, then you know that I purchased this bag when I was in Lisbon. I think I shared it with you in the Lisbon vlog, but also it has its own dedicated video. I will link both down below. And when I purchased this bag, it was right at the time, well, maybe not right at, but it was between when the bag changed design from the one that has the feet on the bottom and the D-ring in the back. But before we got to the one that is being produced today, which is called the Edge. We own the Edge. No, girl. I know it is a slight distinction, but it's enough for me not to love that version. And what I actually really miss is the original version because I would love it if this bag had feet. So definitely a grow in that category, but the glows far outweigh the grows on this one. I mean, the fact that over the years, I got this bag in 2021. Is that right? Yeah, I think 2021. And over the years, just the softness of it, the slouch that this thing has, girl. It is one of my favorite items in my closet. It is timeless. I will never not have this bag. I think the boldness of the gold hardware speaks volumes. And for me, it just be little stuff. You know, like this why we came down here. That's actually why we walked into that boutique and got this. Because it's this, they don't make that at these other places, okay? This is, and look at just the ease. Woo! That thing went on there so soft. You saw that? We have our pull tab here for the zipper. The zipper is hidden by a flap. We also have this back here, which I keep me a snack in. I keep me a pack of Mike and Ike's back there. Okay, we're at a big age. The crossbody strap, I did not mean to put that on the same ring. The crossbody strap is adjustable. So if you are taller or more petite, no worries because you have options there. And the top handle is just elite. I mean, at the end of the day, it is an amazing, medium-sized, everyday bag. And I first got these 3 charms. The bag comes with, no. If you get a charm, I think it comes with this. Yeah, it comes with that. And while I was in Lisbon, I decided to add these 2. So this is kind of how I customized mine before the whole bag charm trend even got started. And then my friend Alex gave me this, and she's so sweet, she always gives people like care boxes. So my care box for the month had that in it. And I just had to do it. Look at that. Some people have children. Don't you love your kids? I have handbags. So those are the glows and the 1 grow about the small size. Let's get into the micro, because we waited a good time for this one, child. We waited a minute for this here bag. And that's one thing I will say that is definitely a grow on behalf of Loewe, but not about this bag right here, is Loewe, bring us back the tricolors. We didn't ask you to get rid of those. Okay, we wanted you to keep the feet on the bag. We want you to keep the separation of the panels of leather, and we definitely need more options. Okay, we need more options, because one of the first things that drew me to this style handbag was seeing them in multiple colors. I just think it's brilliant. I think it's not something that you see often. And for me, as someone who keeps a pretty neutral wardrobe or a neutral aesthetic going, having this with the all black outfit, having this be kind of the thing that people's eye is drawn towards, is chef's kiss, in my opinion. And so I finally was able to find this on The Real. I found another one recently, which, don't worry, I will link down below. Now, I shared with you all in my summer luxury haul video, so this will not be a surprise to folks who watch that one, that for me, I almost feel like you have to take these 2 bags as different pieces of art. All right, do you see? Just look. Now this one is full. This was the bag I've been carrying this week, so to be fair. But even with that said, this is just more substantial. It has worn in beautifully. This is still new, so hopefully at some point it will get to that level, but it feels, even in my hands, like apples and oranges. And there's no other way for me to describe it. Is this still a chic, amazing bag? Yes. If I had purchased this bag first, would I even have a complaint? Probably not. But because I know what the bigger size is giving, I'm just kind of like, girl. You cute or whatever. I'll keep you around. But the bottom beef, the baddest, it's gonna be this one right here. More about this one if you haven't seen my previous video. You have really all of the same kind of monikers of the puzzle bag. You still have the imprinted leather logo there. The leather flap still hides the zipper, so we got a hidden zipper. It also does have a crossbody strap. This one though is not adjustable, as I have shared with you all. It is missing that zipper in the back, and again, none of the newer versions have the feet. But I feel like got my wear out of this bag during New York Fashion Week. It was perfect. This size is so good to wear in the evenings because it's giving kind of like a nighttime bag. You're not carrying a big old satchel, but at the same time, it is going to hold your phone, your makeup, all of your necessities. It has silver hardware. I don't know if I've ever pointed that out compared to my larger one that I have. I do not regret purchasing it, but I would be dishonest if I did not point out those distinctions between the 2 bags. But if I'm being honest, the bags are also 2 completely different price points, and so be it. It is what it is. Speaking of price, girl, they're trying it, and I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard. The price points of these bags have gotten to the point where somebody down there is is off rocks. Because when was the last time you heard me say rocks? I just don't know. It's capitalism, supply and demand. The bag is in demand, and they are going to raise the price accordingly. But one of the reasons why I pulled out my camera to film this video is because I just filmed a video, I don't know which one is going to come out first, about Amazon dupes. And as you know, there is a version of this bag inspired by this bag down at the Amazonia. Now, I first went to maybe Bergdorf's website just to compare the prices. This size of this bag right now is going for almost $3,000 US. Do you see why I say it's given substance abuse disorder? Because why would you? That's brand new. Mine, I'll tell you now, was $1,700. I still think that is a hefty sum for that size bag, especially knowing now what I know. But I have been wanting it for so long, and again, I do not regret it. And what really helped me to pull the trigger, y'all, is that I had a credit at the Real. I had been selling pieces as a result of a recent declutter, and so I did not pay the full price for that bag. And I know in good conscience that I could not recommend spending $3,000 for that bag. It is no way. No, sis. And make sure you find one if you are looking on the resale market that is in impeccable condition, because even the resale prices have crept up, of course. When something goes up full price in the store, the resale market isn't far behind. Now, is it going to be pound for pound? Absolutely not, because why would someone purchase the pre-loved one if they could buy it new for the same price? But I know for a fact that when I first started looking at this bag and I was looking at the pre-loved options, they were nowhere near as expensive as they are today. Now, this one has crept up over $3,000 depending on the website. In fact, I am looking at the Neiman Marcus website now, and this delicious, amazing dark burgundy color. And it also has the thicker shoulder strap, so that may be the reason for this price. Is $3,500. And then let's go to this one that Neiman has, which is the suede one. Ooh, baby, look at that top handle on that thing. $4,250 US dollars. Somebody needs to go to rehab. Somebody's got to check in, because I cannot. That's an Hermes price point. My Picotin was less than that. Do you know what I'm saying? Now all of these items are egregiously priced, but as someone who shops luxury items quite often, who worked in luxury retail, that is diabolical. Whew. For mine, I can't remember the exact price. You all, please go back to my review video, the first one. I believe I spent for this size, once again, $1,800. And remember, I was in Europe. And that plays such a big role, because when you are in Europe, luxury items are always just less because of the import fees, duties, taxes, etc. to get them here. You're paying for that in the United States of America. Plus, you get what's called your VAT back, so your taxes back at the airport, which is why I also splurged on this charm, because I got it for such a good price point. As a matter of fact, if I can remember, I paid in Portugal the same price for this brand new as was listed for this pre-loved. So just think about what that means. I mean, at some point we gotta take a flight. at some point passport me. At some point you gotta fly me out, because these prices, if you are a luxury lover, are just, they're ridiculous in the US. It is ghetto here. And that brings me to the final points of the video. Would I recommend these bags today? I'm gonna just go out here and say I would not recommend at today's prices paying full price for either one of these bags in the United States of America. I can't see it. My friend Meredith, hey girl, hey, purchased hers in Hawaii. We know that they have tax-free shopping there, so that saves you a couple $100s. I believe she also got hers before the most recent price increases. They'll be much cheaper, but they're not going to be like, oh, that's a steal. Like some other bags might be, like Dior, for example. It does not hold its value on the resale market. So don't go to Fashion File or The Real or Vestiaire Collective and think you're going to find one that is pennies on the dollar. No. That's not going to happen. But what I can assure you is that you're going to find one that is going to be in great condition, that is going to be much cheaper than today's prices. So yes, I would recommend shopping pre-loved for all of the sizes. And here's another thing, because I've been playing around in this area, I would recommend you looking at the larger sizes. There's just something about like really big bags that don't hold their value on the resale market. And I don't care what brand it is. You can find some Chanel bags for under $1,000 when they are like big bags. And right now with big bags trending, girl, you better hop down and see what you can find, because again, they're great travel bags as well when they get to that larger size. Also, do yourself a favor if you're shopping pre-loved and check the men's section for these bags as well if you were open to different sizes. And that is it, good people. Those are my most up-to-date thoughts about the Loewe Puzzle bags. Am I going to purchase more? Yes. Check that one. I don't have one on the way. But if one comes across my iOS device, my cellular device that I love, and I think the price is great, especially in the larger size. I don't know that I need any more in this size, but a large one, girl, in a raffia, in a nice texture, and a nice suede that I can mob through the airport, honey, mobbing through TSA. I'll take it. I would happily take it, because at the end of the day, I love the bag's design, and it's one of those things where, as a fashion lover, as an art lover, because fashion is art, I'm a collector, and if I like it, yeah. It is for a reason, and I think they are great handbags to have. All right, I'm gonna go play in my bags, girl. Hope you love this video. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Like the video. Tell a friend about it. We're trying to get to 100K over here on this channel. And I will see you good people across the internet. Peace.